What's in it for me? Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's in it for me? What's in it for me? Why don't you just let it be? Oh, what's in it for me? Can I please let my good? Why is it not on your knee? Oh, what's in it, baby? Just say what's in it for me? What's in it for me?
Welcome back everybody to the channel, to the stream. My name is Nutrace and we are playing more PLO. 20 predominantly. And it sees sizable splash here. Why not limp? Okay, that's why not, I guess. Okay. Alright, a PLO 20 table opens. Hang on, that's pretty cool. Range it and tight. Right, first PLO 20 table. The session on run at once. I think checking here is fine. Down here, let's see if we can get away with the bluff. Cool. Take one off here. I think we have a pair of... Importantly, we have to flush draw, making us two pair. Interesting. Stuff. With two pair, I think yeah. See. Wow, I did not expect it to go check check, and delighted to go second we take it down. Very neat. Against checking, I guess checking is fine. End the turn, pretty meaningless. Boards. So 4 tables, 2 of them microgaming, 2 of them run at once. And speak 2 sweet pair here. Flush draw, that's okay. Not helpful at all. Min raise. Oh, no, not min raise, but not max raise. Here we're gonna fold naturally. I don't know. Raising theirs? Wow. You know what? With the 10 here, we're gonna go for the pot. That's an interesting spot. With the gutter. Hearts now as well. The jack would have given him the nut straight, but not the jack of hearts. That's a good start to the stream. Looks like both tables are whittling down to heads up. I played heads up today. It did quite well. It took 5 binds off the table. Well, 5 binds in total, so 4 binds profit off that table. But I don't think I'll be playing heads up just now. I'll close this table. I'll leave the other table up for a moment, see if the other guy rejoins, resets. The last hand here on the PLO 20 table. Two pair and a nut flush draw on a straight board. Tough. Doing something nice. Well, that qualifies, giving us the second nuts here. Might be a helpful one. Getting additional straights out there. Maybe I should have tanked a little bit longer here. Ah, turns out it's fine. He calls. See what with. The nut straight. Oh. Yeah, that's fine, even on the button, I think. Yeah, I'm not a heads-up player. Would be known by now. Button, we have an ace king. Sounds pretty good to me. This one, go if I call if he raises. Okay. Also, decent start. A buy-in, meaning for the day we're up almost 6 buy-ins. Yeah, maybe we can just put this in. 20 here and run it once. Oh, hang on micro, of course, I mean. We can get rid of PLO 10 table that I just opened on micro. That's fine. We get raised here by a pretty active character. Definitely gonna call. We have an ace, we have a king. Suited ace. Absolutely no blockers. This guy checks though. Guy checks. I think he should be checking straights here. He can't really rely on getting the check raise in board like this against a pre-flop 3 better. Heads up, we get a nice hand, and here we get a nice hand. Okay, giving us a flush draw as well. Point, it's a no-brainer. Money's going in. Here we get this board and we'll check. All ones for sure. We get a fold here, that is nice. All here, that's also nice. He's really short, huh? I hadn't noticed that. Okay, he knocked it. Fair enough. Another 3-bet here. We're liking this guy a lot. Giving us the nut straight. Unfortunately, we don't have a single spade in our hand. You know what? With all the checking that's going on, we are good. What is that? Nicky Moore, welcome back. Yes, I had to drop back down. Didn't go my way. Oh no. Depend on that in a moment. Right, yeah, didn't go my way at all, unfortunately. First couple of sessions I didn't play optimally, I have to admit, so the losses I took there, I certainly have to take most of those on my own shoulders. The following sessions, like from Thursday onwards, I got clobbered by the dealer, man. It was brutal. First, the last stream on Sunday, the amount I lost with sets, or general and top sets specifically, even heads up was just insane. It was pretty nasty. And so yeah, I'm not putting the whole bankroll at risk, so I took a calculated shot, didn't pan out, dropped back down, and we'll be back on PLO 50. So with the open-ender now, we can't fold here, we have to flush draw as well. Set outs possibly. I'll call this one for a change. Unfortunately, the crazy guy here left. If we flop a top set, that is very top. Board doesn't get any nicer though, our particular hand. On table 4, which is amazing. The pot bet there. If he checks, either has the low straight or we're good. Has the low straight, fair enough. We'll check behind here. Try anything. We might still be good. A pair 5s takes it. I think the spot was on a turn. Too bad here in this hand. The longest showdown. But we're starting the session well. Up 2 buy-ins. Micro, we're... Oh, run at once crashed. That is too bad. On micro, with rakeback, we're now up almost a buy-in, and on run at once, we're up like almost 6. Check it out. So of course, now the run bet is apparently over with. Now I run quite well, as evidenced by this flop. 4 ways. There's a lot of ways to lose this hand. I potted here. Not blocking any straights. I didn't get dealt back in on the other PLO 10 table. Ooh, never mind. Now we're getting reseated at it all. Oh. And thanks for the good luck wishes, Nicky Moore. Appreciate it. Really? Bottom set, huh? You're not alone. Ah, we'll get there, Nicky Moore. We'll get there. And it wasn't like after the first sessions when I kind of got to grips with, you know, the new stake, the new limit. Always takes a while, at least for me. Always takes a while. Then I felt I played a decent game. Well, I actually know I played a decent game for most of the time from Thursday onwards. And did really deserve to lose the way I did. And did we get... I'm not gonna say one-outed, but low-outed. Like approaching proper bad beats runner stuff. We'll get there, Nicky Moore. Next one. Next time we move up, it'll be for good, I think. Right. Here we're gonna bluff our way out of it. Never mind. Then never mind. Yeah, but sorry to hear that your experience there matches my own, Nicky Moore. As I said, we'll get there. So king and queen high flush beats us here. These have a blocker? No. Nuts is good. Definitely. But yeah, today, you know, as I said, things are going pretty amazing on Run It Once. We're up $130, so 6.5 buy-ins. And having lost that on that part just now on microgaming, we are breaking even pretty close to the penny. Possibly 1-2 euros in the negative. Not really sure what I'm supposed to do with this one heads up. Out of position, maybe calling a little more. No hearts, no bet, huh? Is what I learned on Ruler's Poker Channel. Fouché, welcome back, Fouché. Yeah, of course, I do. I can't quite say what it is. I haven't quite formulated it, is what I mean. It depends on if I have to, and how much, if yes, how much money, if at all, I have to take out of the bankroll for living expenses next month. Which in my case are absurdly low, which is why I can do this full time right now. So there is gonna be another move up planned. Haven't quite worked out the details yet. The turn. That's a little bit of showdown value. A single heart, it's tricky here, but I think we win. Well, we're not winning this showdown as is. Here we turn nicely, have a backup flush draw as well. And took it out on table 1, by the way. Pretty neat, of course. Gaming tables. On here doesn't seem so exciting, for example. Found a better one. So yeah, for sure. I mean, for now, the mission is to regrow the bankroll a little bit more. And then I'll play it by ear. I'll figure out when to take the next shot. The min raise here is never not strange. Never not strange. Also gonna ditch this table here. There's one spot, this guy, which is nice, but there's I think there's a better table. Or with somebody I marked in red, i.e. a maniac. Yeah, that's gonna be a race. Do you, my friend? You follow your fault. Decide shall be. Nice call. Not sure he was able to make that one, seeing that I blocked the nut flush draw as well. Interesting. A fun player, fun guy to play against for sure. But close the table, because I found a better one, I hope. It is a little bit awkward, Nekimore, that's true, but I only took like a 20-25 buy-in shot. And with the transfers of the last couple of days, I'm not quite certain how much I lost, because I haven't quite put pen to paper and worked it all out. It might be that I lost less than 20 buy-ins, which case I would actually, I would be below the threshold I set for myself. I'll figure it out at the end of the month. Just with the various sides and the way I have my depositing options set up right now, I was switching, mixing those up a little bit, or changing them, not mixing them up, changing them, and triple deposit using only direct banking. So I kind of lost the overview there a little bit. Chichamanchu. People like weird things. Man, isn't that always true? My go-to example would be Japan. Oh, is it Japan or China? I always mix the two up. The one that's crazier. Get rich or die trying, man. You know, one of them is a short, so yeah. Do my best. Nice to see you back, Chichumachu. This is the guy I sat down here for. It's the hand I sat down here for on this table. Wow, got aces on another table. Are heating up. You get min raised. Does this guy check raise here? Not a check raise, just raise. Okay. Table 2 I took it down. 2 out of 10 times. Okay, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt for now. Here's 2 pair, we have the flush draw. Also any 6, any deuce, any ace. Nice. Flush draw will do us just fine. That helped. We'll get there. We'll get back to PLO 50 next time, hopefully to stay. And it was pretty brutal. Beats we took. Well, not gonna complain about it too much. I've been lucky at times as well, so all evens out. It's unfortunate that the run bad was when moving up to PLO 50. But of course, I mean, it's a move up curse. Always hits you the first time. At least always hits me. I don't want to generalize. Like the background there with the lighting is a little bit weird. I can do that. That better? Yeah, I think that's better. I heard the noise. Gaia 2509. Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Very nice. And today I've been bluffing my pants off fairly successfully in the first stream. I think it's one of the first sessions ever where I had a positive red line. As far as I know, I have no idea about my red line on Run It Once. I shall be so very curious to find out once we can download and import hand histories from there. Ooh. I think I'll audit here. There's not, except for sevens, there's no sets. If you get raised, I can still lay this down. Talking top set, we have to backdoor flush draw. One of our two pair outs would likely be good. Cool. Cool. There's only one PLO 10 table. Oh, you know what? I have to tell this too. What was the like, if you're superstitious, which I'm not, told the story on the previous stream, but here goes. Like, the ultimate sign that this was not my time to move up was on Sunday after we ran badly, and I think it was mostly run bad. Ran badly again on stream. I ended streaming for the night and then played a little bit off stream. There was only one PLO 50 table going on Run It Once late at night. And I figured, you know, if there's only one table, maybe I get a decent splash. And I sit there and play, and it goes up and down. I'm down a little bit, like 2 buy-ins. Not sure if... I don't want to blame that one on the dealer, I actually don't know. And what do you know, we were 3-handed, and the 500 euro splash happens. I shit you not, it really did. I was like, man, okay, this could get me right back in the middle of it. And 3 ways I had a completely random hand. And up until the turn I was splitting the money with another guy. Making a low straight, and then on the river the other guy, the third guy pulls ahead with a... was it flush? And yeah, you know, if you want to be superstitious, you can, at this point you can go like, yeah, okay, it's... the gods are telling me something. Interesting development up here. Wow, what a very nice aces hand on table 1 in a moment. Ace, 6-4, double suit. Ace is sequential. For all here? Well, for a given value of all. Hopefully not gonna work, yeah. On PLO 50 the queen would have come off. Here we got called and we're good against 10s. Sweet. That half pot there. Right, also in the pool for PLO 20, I think there are 2 more entries than my own, so there might be a table starting up soon. But this go. Anchor is on the very loose side of things. Tight. Guys actually seems to be bordering on crazy, given the red mark for now. Middle set here, huh? We do have a heart in our hand. Definitely helpful in a spot like this. Get raised here by... not too active of a 3-better. Still, it's a hand to call with. Vacuum. So we block the king jack. A king deuce is extremely unlikely. Here, of course, we let it go. But the 5-4 gets called there on table 2, and I believe that is the solver approach. I'll check it out just to make sure. Can't really do it here, unfortunately. So we were in the cutoff there. It's the ace 5-5-4 to the... yeah, and it's perfect. It's a raise call. Unless you're up against, like, Mr. McTidy Pants, who only raises aces, basically. There are some players that I would lay this down against. Much better hand. So is this? Ace, ace, 9 deuce. Not suited to the ace here, though. Maybe we get lucky and somebody comes over the top. Nope. Get raised here, and that's no disaster with this hand at all. Interesting pair, that we got a backdoor flush draw, huh? Here we get raised, and that's sort of unfortunate. I call, like, in the hope to use my blocker here if a club rolls off. The PR is just not there. Do much about it. Arguably shouldn't have been a c-betting spot. Wow, what a turn. Nice. Very happy to take that one down. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. We bet 6 out of 12 hands. A picture starting to form here about sorry WSX. All them in 3-bet. Hoping Jerker doesn't call, okay. Of course hoping this guy doesn't come over the top. Well, the good thing is we do have... ugh, really, you bet for the... oh, with the guy behind me. I was gonna say the good thing is we have a spade. Bad thing is we didn't have any backdoors. Ballaholic. I absolutely think it is the same level. What I've seen, yeah. Yeah. A few stronger regulars, of course. Why the hell did I raise this? Make it a 10-9-8, and yeah, sure, with Dangler, but this? Huh. Yeah, that was my impression. I mean, on microgaming, actually, I was very profitable at PLO 50 during that time. Like, very profitable. Just on run it once that I ran horribly. Also played bad in the beginning, not sugarcoating that. Feel that needs to be added there. But so in that week of playing PLO 50, and of course I played PLO 50 as a short stacker quite extensively on microgaming before, the level of play is not much different than PLO 20. For most of the day, you have certain times of the day, which varies from day to day, but usually it's the early evenings, late afternoons, where the tables across the limits get noticeably tighter, particularly on run it once. You know what? Be borderline alright. I'm calling if he comes over the top here for sure, so let me check this out if this can be beast here. We turn amazing. On a rainbow board, we just got a call. He comes over the top, and that's not a good thing at all. Then I need to lay it down. Different story if he comes over the top than if he comes over the top for sure, if you check out the stats here. He has a... there's a 3-bet, 4-bet of 5%, he has a 4-bet of 17. So let's check out that move in the first place. We're on the button versus like an MP. Would have opened there. First, I'll check that out. King Jack. Suited. Double suited. The button squeeze under the gun. So in Solverland it gets just called. Check it out versus cutoff, cause this guy is just so very loose. This guy is just so very loose. I think the cutoff ranges apply here much more accurately. Very decent aces up here. Yeah, then it's a raise and a raise call. And again, against the red tech there, I would have called. I'm gonna pot it here. Down here, nothing we can do, unfortunately. Eight is a thing. But we took it down. Taking stuff down. And for the day, we're of course doing well. I say of course because, you know, now we're not moving, we're not trying to move up anymore, so the move up curse is lifted. On run it once, we're up 135 bucks right now. Microgaming, we're either breaking even or down a little bit with rakeback. And micro, we're down like 10, 14 euros, something like that. So in total, 120 up, 6 mines. Good start, very happy. See that. 9-7 certainly in the mix. Kinda doubted that he would call a 7 here. And maybe I can size down there, you know what? I had the open-ender on top, I had one club. That's probably a spot where I don't need to bet pot. Right now, actually, the PLO 20 tables on microgaming are a little bit shitty. Here we have one green tag here, high VP player, that part is nice. This table, okay, here we have a red tag, and on table 3 we have this red tag as well. But all the other spots on the tables are filled with yellow marks, so tight aggro players, players that are not complete runovers, like people you can run over all spots, or value bet on all spots. I'm seeing some very juicy PLO 20 tables on 50 tables, but nah, not just yet. I'm calling this for sure. Just a flush draw on top. He comes over the top. Or if he calls, we come over the top. He shouldn't really. Wow, he's in rough shape, man. That's all she wrote for him. Very nice, very nice. I saw this guy. A great multi-way hand. Doesn't need to be raised, I just want to play as many hands as I can against Sorry here. Make him live up to his name, make him a little bit sorry. Well, second nuts might be helpful. Here, double suited aces are decent starting point. Ah. I have pot, huh? This is a horrible board for double suited aces. Okay, before he didn't call and we took it down. It's a 10. I'll see if I can just bluff him out here. 10 in my hand. Not, that's fine. One fold, it'd be nice for my red line. Maybe. Man, we've been bluffed. I don't think I've ever bluffed as much as today on today's streams. Pretty hilarious. Not bad. This is such a strange bet sizing. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, generally over the last 2 days, I opened up a little bit with my ranges. Treating me pretty well. I have a positive red line. I don't think I've ever seen one in my graph. Granted, it's only 1000 hands, but I'll take it for now. I have a gutter here, a rainbow board. Actually, here I hadn't quite noticed. I thought I had a rundown. I didn't see that the 8 was an 8. I thought it was a 6. Go. And it's still with a raise. So let's see what the solver approach is for this hand. Is this to lose? Here is to no. cut off. Through the itself. Perfectly connected. Side cards. Yeah, it's fine. It's a raise call. Perfect, okay. Not surprised, there's are hands I haven't really checked out too intensively in the past. I hope the microgaming tables look now a little bit more aesthetically pleasing on the screen since I dimmed the HUD as I mouse over. Really don't like the look, I much prefer the run it once look. Want to bluff it as well here with the queen. Also have a spade, which is helpful. I'm gonna take one off here. There are a lot of cards we can bluff on. No any ace. No, what may not that many. The 10 does give us a straight. Eh, retrospective. I had the wrong thought here. Folding this is fine. Did have both backdoors in maybe I now folded too quickly. Hang on, that was no, never mind. Was not an 8 of spades. Jesus, I need to pay better attention. Make it straight in the end. Down here. Without a club, maybe I'm fine checking here. We have a gutter. Not a horrible board even two ways. Yeah, 4 pot size, I'll let it go. 7 here. This guy is pretty 3-bet happy. Let's take one off. Fred the Rat! Welcome to the channel, Fred the Rat. Sister thinks I might have got her pregnant. What should I do? Blame it on the priest? No, I take that back. Yes, sounds like a problem, man. I'm sure there's a hotline for it. Here we go with the bluff, having a heart. Take it down here, which is amazing. Yeah, just gonna check. And let it go. Ouch. Well, he only had a stray. Okay, he lost a small pot against quads. I thought he might have had something proper there. Paired board. do look a lot better. Oh, then nice to hear. I know they're still a little bit of an eyesore, but happy to hear that that did something for you, dimming that HUD there. Cool. Big party, just how can you call and leave 415 behind? Like, you explain that to me. I don't get it. Two very nice hands. Tables, but here too. Here we have aces, down here we have double suited ace, king, jack, 8. Ace, king, jack took it down. Here the low, well, wait, guess he had a spade, but he had the idiot end of the spade, as it's actually called. Wow. By the way, if this guy leaves the table, we're done with this table. Hello in the channel! Nice to see you here! Ooh, we have aces twice. First of all, oh, he didn't rebuy, so I'm gonna sit out on this table if he comes back. But I just found another table as anyway. And we get to 3-bet down here as well. Sure, gonna put the money in. Ace against aces. He has diamonds, gets it right away. Hey! It's like PLO 50 all over again. With the 9 here, we're gonna pot for sure. Right, now let's reach. Hello, thanks for the nice words. Yeah, we'll get there. We will get there. And in the, truth be told, in the first days, first 3 sessions, it was variance in part, but mostly I didn't play my A game there. Played a little bit timidly, but too cautiously. Then I had that out of my system, like from Thursday onwards, I believe. And then it was variance. Like, I made mistakes here and there, enough to lose by a few buy-ins. But man, did I have some runouts and runners where people called like a set when I had tops. The amount I lost with sets in the last session on Sunday was insane. It was quite impressive, actually. People getting run on me when they called with the top pair versus me having a set was insane. This is a little bit more like it. Small splash. I do not fret, Red. I have to refer you to Google. But Telos, for today we're already doing quite alright. We're up, I think last time I checked, right around 6 buy-ins. Here, micro. Yeah, tiny smidgen more than 6, so it's all good. And personal highlight for me, I have a positive red line today. I've been bluffing people's pants off left and right in the earlier session. It was entertaining to no end. Like, I didn't go crazy with it, I felt. I don't know, time will tell. Ooh, and another highlight, Cello, I played heads up for half an hour on PLO 20 today because I didn't want the table to die. And in the end, I took 4 buy-ins off the table. Oh, that was quite a thing as well. We have a few hands. We have these aces. This one. Flop. Come on for the squeeze. Took it down with the squeeze. Of course, amazing. Not with the gap. Actually, I have one PLO 20 table open on Run It Once right now, but on the side, because it's heads up. It over should something interesting develop there. Lucius FTW, that's you then, huh? Friend of the channel sitting here to our left. Oh, it's alright. You had aces too, played itself. The cracked nuts for sure. Okay, going in. Yeah, I'm not in the mood for heads up. Like, when am I ever, but I'll close the table. Enough on my plate here. Old card by a high VP player. A double gutter, backdoor flush draw here. One gutter would be to the nuts. What? Oh, Ruler's Poker is coming over. How'd the quiz go? Who won? Did you beat the Shadow Maniac with your quiz there, Rulers? Thank you very much for the host. For those of you who do not know Ruler's Poker, do not follow him. You should definitely follow if you're interested in PLO. He is the mind behind PLO Visions. He is the man with the plan, the man with the vision. And the programmer behind it too. And does a regular quiz stream, which is where everybody just came from, where he uses visions to quiz you on like what the solver perspective would be on various spots. It's amazing. It's a free education. Also has a Discord, a nice community there. So do check him out. It's if you want to learn PLO, there you get free knowledge there once or twice a week. It's truly, I heartily recommend it. And welcome over, everybody. I'm not sure if I need to introduce myself. I feel most of the viewers in the Ruler's Poker channel I know. In case somebody new is among you. My name is Nut Raisin. I play PLO. I do it every day. I do it full time. For now, at PLO 20 took a shot recently. At PLO 50 had to move back down again. And we'll wager the next shot at some point in the not too distant future, hopefully. So far today has been going quite well. We're up 6 buy-ins roughly. In terms of PLO 20 buy-ins once more. And yeah, all is well in the world. I hope the same is true for all of you. It's a specialist now. Der alte Weg. Apparently, yeah, man, taking those 5 buy-ins off the table. Well, 4 in profit earlier in heads up was quite amazing. I played until the guy quit me. Pretty cool. I quit you, heads up. Ooh. Yes. Yes, it's not my specialty, Lucius. As soon as we get a third guy, you know, I'm up for PLO 20 once more. not much going on right now. We are sitting on 3 PLO 20 tables. One run at once table is PLO 10, where friend of the channel Lucius has position on us. Just beat us with aces against aces, where he made a straight. No, a flush. And that's fine. That's fine, I tell you. Now, it's always sad to see aces lose, but you know, often enough we're on the receiving end of that bad beat. Wait, the giving end of that bad beat. So it'll all even out, my point. On microgaming, we have a few interesting tables, specifically 2 of them. This guy is so very active here. And here we have Azule Gibor. Whatever that nick means. Who is also marked in red because he's slightly crazy. Ooh, you're doing heads-up study. Very interesting. 40 BB and 100 BB, huh? I bet it is. A heads-up is a completely different animal. Right, so first of all here... It's the 2 backdoors I'm willing to call. Here is a question. The 9, I think, that... Just potted it here to be honest. Now the only one who could have a 9-10, which I'm not blocking at all, but would be this guy. We'll find out in a moment if he does. He does not. If he now finds a call, I'd be totally surprised. Ooh, PLO 20 on run at once opens. Here, decide to go for the bluff as well. Because why not? It's been working out quite well for us today. And we flop amazing on run at once. Wow. Look at that. Table 2, we took it down, by the way. First of Sean Connery. It's sweet. Very sweet. No, I can't do that accent, really. No, even the small bet didn't get called here. What the F? What the actual F? Frenchie in the house. Welcome back, Frenchie. Ooh, Frenchie, let me know your ACR name so I can send you the winnings from Sunday. Take 2 buy-ins for training you. What? What? Connection getting bad. Think I'm coming to a Okay, here the money is going in. Vector flush draw as well. Ah, how sorry are you now? Oh, he has a flush draw. 2 pair, we have 3 pair. Come on, do it! Doing it! Doing it! Nice. If he leaves, I'll leave the table. Not because I'm deep, just because the table sucks. Without him. He's sitting out though. Keep an eye on it. Move the table over and move the other run at once table to the main screen. This one I'll let go. Alright, PLO 20 on once down. Where the PLO 50 tables at, Frenchie? Oh, you haven't heard the sad news, huh? No, I had to move back down. Didn't go my way, the shot. In the beginning, the short version is, because by now everybody heard it multiple times, I don't want to bore everyone. The short version is that in the beginning I didn't play optimally, certainly deserved losing. From Thursday on, my sessions, I got clobbered by the dealer in a brutal fashion. runner shit when I had top set and people just called with top pair. And what can you do? But move down, regroup. I'm in good spirits about it though, so there's that. I slept well that night when I figured, you know, this was the last day playing PLO 50 for a while. And woke up happy and enjoyed the first stream today afterwards as well. What the? I mean, how can I call? But how can I fold? Up. Epic Tilter in the house! Welcome back, Epic! Epic Tilter recently started playing PLO on Micro. How's it going there, Epic? Your PLO journey treating ya? An interesting turn here. This is because I blocked 10-9 specifically. Cool. Man, I have been liar, pants on fire. My pants should at least be smoldering at this point. Been bluffing a whole lot today. Not always successfully, but good enough, good enough. Yes, please. Okay. So yeah, how we be doing? On Micro, we're up a buy-in. Okay. And on Run It Once, we're up a little bit more. Run It Once, we're up 6 buy-ins, so we're up 7 in total. My math ain't failing me. Nah, we just have to bet and hope somebody has something. I think. I don't know. I think I'm possibly at the wrong table there and focusing on. Oh, you. In case I did. BT Ace Queen 6-5, raise pre. Flop came Ace A6. We're in the cutoff. Figured I'll end up betting here. Don't you worry, now is not the time. Okay, just so you know, I didn't want you to think that I forgot about that I owe you. Twisting one, gonna come for the check raise and then fire a second barrel on the turn. Blocking top 2 at least. Oh. Right on, 2 for 2. Okay, Frenchie, you just, you know, whenever you're ready, then let me know and I'll ship you the money. Ship you the money. Heads up here, apparently. Going to get in a couple of hours now? Awesome. Good luck, mate. So 10 tables are always nice on micro, I think. Speaking of which, this PLO 20 table blows. One high B per player. This guy, I think he has the wrong tag, to be honest. Yeah, 70% pre-flop raise is not a fish. You know how that goes. Get called on one spot up there. This guy is an alumni of the Hamsterman Minbet and Minraise school. Minraising fiercely pre-flop. Get called in 2 spots, really? Oh, let's do this again then. Yeah, you like it. That solves that. Think about MPN when you're not playing. That was my plan. Bomb it here. Thello, yeah, couldn't agree more. Well, in a game as complex as PLO, I love that solvers exist, so you have like a reliable baseline. Top 2 without a spade. But with the 9 and with the backdoors. Almost checked it here. Cool. We pair here. Oh, what do you know? The nuts. If he has aces, then it's GG, because I'm gonna call a raise here. I think. If he raises, it's because it would be so disgusting, man. Nice. The jack high flush, huh? Really? Guess we were blocking your straight flush. Heads up table, no big movement just yet. Guy still min raises whenever he can. Ooh, you get company. Wait. Falling a little bit more against min raises. Not sure if that was the hand though. Up here we have a nice day for it. 3/4. Not such a nice turn though. Maybe argument can be made to check this one without a single club here. Would be a good one as well. Oh, quads for Lucius here. Very nice. It down, Lucius. Awesome. Gonna raise his ass. Why not? Really? That's the one, huh? Well, we have a pair. Here we have two pair and check check. Took one down here against him after I got lucky. I'm gonna take one off here. Well, yeah, let's just make it two pair that's not diamonds. Well, not that parting. Actually, is great possible. Nah, too bad, not this time, huh? Okay, so he had, okay, that's unfortunate that he had the straight and the, not the spades, the diamonds, of course. Proper unfortunate. This time you have the hammer though. Here I actually thought this guy had raised. Then I would have called. And then I liked calling. Different story entirely. Here, this SPR money is going in. Blockers, no blockers, none of that matters here. Okay, wow, you just, yeah, as I said, it feels like PLO 20, PLO 50 all over again, this PLO 10 table here. This is my story at PLO 50. He got there with the gutter, huh? A pair of 10s. Jack. The thing, and it happened. Yeah, I wouldn't have called here doubly so because he is shorts. So had I, you know, completely assessed his situation correctly pre-flop, I would have never been in this hand. Nor should I have been. To Vegas tomorrow. Hello, nice. Aria 2K PLO. Best of luck, man. Run well. Or avoid bad luck. I think that's all you need, right? Was trying to trap each other. Oh, I didn't see the other guy at the top full. Wow. Oof. That's rough. And that is rough. It has to be alright, right? Nah. Check it out. 4. And now. Yeah, it's perfectly alright. Cool. So, a couple of spots. We got this one and we got this one here. Liking this one more. Liking this one more now as well. Against this guy, I prefer checking. Have him fly off the handle. No, not gonna check fold here. Maybe he river ace jack. That would be a thing. Oh yeah, I don't think the bet sizing would have made much of a difference here. And now it's fine as a raise here. Fine as a call. You know what, I can... Yeah. You want to play as many hands as you can. Thought about 3-betting, but that is a little bit too thin. Open-ender flush draw sounds pretty good to me. If they had a pair, it would be the bomb. I meant on the flop. Damn it, I should really specify things a little bit more when I say stuff like that. Well, that makes me a straight. Here with the 10, go for the bluff. Got called on the other table and take it down. Amazing. At some point he's gonna get tired of me betting pot here on the river. This today? Ooh, really? Fair enough. Fair enough. Better moment. "40 straight days in Vegas for the summer. Would be a good time for the heater." Man, you have my fingers knotted. Like, not even crossed for you. I'd be willing to knot them. Hoping it'll go your way. Hello. This is going ours so far. Not today, sir. Better PLO 20 table, because table 2 sucks. Yeah, I can. Yeah, we will be rooting for you. That's that right. After they fix it, of course. Yeah, so like in half a year. Maybe they have the old run it once developed team now. Development team, the one run it once changed out. Would be hilarious. I just see it, everybody like falsified their CVs, sitting there with false beards so they get recognized. Are you the guys from run it once? Oh, no. In a splash pot on a battle here. We'd be throwing in free Wi-Fi? That's... Oh, this is amazing, der Alter. Betting here. If we get raised, we put it in. Happily so. 7. Blocker. Ace is down here. Also a happy occasion. Not blocking other high flushes, which is sweet. Pair and otherwise nothing. Well, What about the back doors? Come on, do it for us. Baby! On table 1 we didn't get called, by the way. Need a straight flush. Had that too often. Never know what the bet sizing is there. I feel just going for the max. I don't know, what do you think, Thello, in that spot? Like, size down? Top pair, completely nice board for it. 3 races here, I'm not folding. Block 7's a little bit, block the 8-7, the 10-7. So spades didn't get there. Read of me getting tired was spot on. So that's a Lucius here as well at PLO 20. This one is slightly iffy. This one is iffy for sure. I mean, we blocked a... Ah, man. We blocked a straight. Not blocking full houses. Oh, a little with the 10. Jacks. I don't see too many jacks calling. I think I'm calling here. You have it and you have it. He did have the straight. Gosh darn it. So happy blocking your straight, man. I thought 7 or nothing. Possibly jacks, but I don't really see jacks there. Nice hand, nice hand. Here we have a maniac to our left. Cool. Didn't notice. You're invited to come rail? Now when you say invited... Man, I could play some limit. 4-8, maybe 5-10 if I can find it. I could make it to Vegas. Right, I was gonna go table 1, table 2. I'd like my button back, please. Well. No holiday, daddy's going to Vegas. Twice if we're behind here, yeah. Tough time folding for these bet sizes. Okay, cool, Thello. And I'm bluffing there a lot. That's the blocker. I'm even with the king high blocker. Cool. Appreciate it. Thank you. Oh. Dice down. Yeah, yeah, that's true. He's gonna have a. That's a good point. I mean, he's gonna have a really tough time calling a straight for a pot, but for a smaller size, have to close his eyes and do it all with disgust. playing for all the crazy dudes in here. Come on, do it. Do it. Do it to him. Oh, no. Didn't do it, huh? You have a redraw not only to the backdoor flush, also to the nut straight. And like go back to full house, I guess. One card to come, I don't mind calling it. It's amazing that this guy folds, that's great news. Now if he calls, I would suspect, or comes over the top, suspect we're still good here. Or splitting. This is sometimes they have it. Yeah, right. Thank you for saying that, Thallo. Cool. This is, of course, absolutely worst card in the deck. It's a great calling hand. Yeah, cool. Really appreciate hearing that. Yeah. Flush there. I think I played this one okay. It was fun, Lucius. It looks like you took home a buy-in or two. Awesome. Here we have in the splash pot. Oh wow, really? Well, let's first of all here we need to fold, unfortunately, but let's do it your way then. Cool. Man, wouldn't we have there? No, he made a straight, didn't he? Yeah, I raised because I have a pair and a wrap. Small blind. Fine checking behind here. Small blind. Actually be paying attention, watching for a little bit more. For once. I hope I can present some interesting situations there. Here we need to fold. Here against. And so this guy has completely lost it here. Know how he won this. I think he made a straight in the end. It's gonna pot it here against Mr. Tidy McTights. Nice. Okay. Like somebody's wisening up to my river shafts, or yeah, river pots. So noted. Careful with this guy. There's absolutely no equity by betting here. We really don't have much. Oh, thanks! I've been loosening up a lot today, and it seems to be working out for me. It's tough, you know, one session is not a good basis to draw any conclusions from. But thanks, appreciate it. Ooh, also appreciate this. Nah, could have just bet here now. More in my hand. Because comes over the top, we can still call. Only saw. Oh, right. I will. I think he had an open-ender plus the flush draw at that point. Hang on. No, he didn't have an open-ender. He had a gutter. Oh, yo. So this guy had the 9763. No, wait, that's mine. The Queen 983. So hit a 3, blocking the bottom straight a little bit. Don't flop well against this guy, who's now deep. We're out of position against him. That is. So yeah, he had the gutter and diamonds, 9 high diamonds. Yeah, a 6 would have given him the straight. The one is table 2 is breaking. That's fine. Yeah. Right on, right on. Table. Right. What's the latest? How are we doing? 101, we're up 110. Micro, we're up 20. So up 130, 6.5 binds. Oh! Happy about that. Make the 8 or 9, I probably call. Let's check it out. Also a type of scenario with a non-ace suited hand, which I haven't really looked into much. Gun. And it's close. The 10-9, yeah, as I said, the 10-9 gets actually raised. That is interesting. Like, if it's suited to the ace, it gets called. If it's not suited to the ace, it gets raised. Raised folded, of course. Cool. Really interesting. Video training? Not yet. I will watch a few videos in the next days. I've watched like an hour, but I picked like a video from 2014, which was still interesting. Now we're gonna be playing this one, Super Multi-Way. Okay. Well, that'll do it for us. Auto tier. Here, we flop nicely. Yeah, gonna pot it here. Just upswing. No, for me it's the Mastermind, which I used a lot. Be good, might be a bad card. Like, he make a straight. How did we win this? We won it because we made an effing full house. Yeah, upswing. On upswing I have the PLO lab, which was also a Jane Anders thing. So I was a monthly payer for that, monthly subscriber for that when they closed or when they, you know, he left upswing. Then they decided, because usually upswing is subscription based as well, but decided since they're not going to continue it, they're going to freeze it, like no more videos are going to be added to it naturally, and we're just going to retain access in perpetuity, right? Forever. Colors is a disaster. No. You're right. Yeah, with just a gutter and the 9 high flush, he could be dead. Or almost dead. Dead to a chop, exactly, not for it if you're bluffing range, yeah. Bad luck, yeah. And you know, that was my PLO 50 trip in a nutshell. It's like these Actually, no, that's not a good example. A runner, me having top set and runner trade would be a perfect representation of my PLO 50 journey. One guy sitting out, we had a cutoff, raising here. You have to adjust for this fields though. Yeah. Oh. Which is also why I think my tightest right approach, especially in the beginning where I was even tighter than I'm now, much tighter than I'm now. And I was profitable right away, is probably not a bad one. Would have tanked you a little bit. Mogrease in the channel. Nice to see you here, Mogrease. For those of you who don't know Mogrease, he's a streamer from Canada. An altogether awesome gentleman. And streams mixed games, Baduji, Res, also PLO High-Low, PLO 8, I believe. Like all the more niche games. And is a wholesome guy. I love his channel. I get around watching it way too seldomly. So give him a follow. He's he deserves it. Ooh, big action here. This guy is nuts. This guy is nuts. That was all pre-flop, by the way. Christ. Just stop by to see what I'm doing wrong. Should I say to see how to do it right? Ah. If you think you've come to the right channel for that, I'm on it, man. But the viewers are working. Yeah, hang on. Just gonna call here, blocking my own out and being deep against him. Not a bad one. You're Dale Z on again, a friend of the channel. A very good friend in this case. Was having position on us. So yeah, now we're gonna put it in here. Really? You have the aces? Please don't have aces. Okay. Yes! That was a very, very healthy pot. We were almost 200 BB deep there in the beginning. Nice. Hello, I appreciate it immensely. I currently have a month of run at once. They gave me one. They gave me one free. Let's talk after the stream. Or hang on. I'll just. Well, now I don't need to chat it. Now I just said it. That's a big bet. Well, that was certainly very amazing there. Winning that one. You recommended it? I will. Famous. For sure. Wow. Leonard once decided to take a short break. Lucius. Oh, Mogris. Scroll up. I have tables. Is it? Because I can't. Ooh, that's nice. And fortunately, it seems to have broken the PLO 20 table. That is a proper pity. Oh, somebody's bound to have something here, right? And we can go top. Here we'll check. You must not raise. Bah. Okay, in that case we need. Ooh, this. No. Fortunately not. So it looks like we left the other PLO 10 table as well. Let's see if I can. Okay, there I can sit down. So we have Epic Tilter on the table as well. So for now, 2 PLO 10 tables of run at once. That's fine as well. And you know, if there are only a few tables running, and all the splash pots are per stake, so the rake that needs to be accumulated for a splash pot at PLO 10 is not being taken out of PLO 20 and so on. Then, long story short, we have a much higher chance of seeing a huge splash pot now, since there are only 2 PLO 10 tables gone. Sitting on both of them, wow. It'll work. Man, Mogris, I have to say, the rakeback on stars is non-existent. But I keep getting reload offers from them as well every couple of weeks, or a couple, like 1.5 months. I got one as well for another $30. Just the lowest one I've gotten so far, but I have to give them that. That is of course very nice as well. Here we get called, which is now I don't think the ace-5 is part of it here. Look it down on both tables, both hands. That's my playing anything. versus Phil Hellmuth, that's amazing. This one we need to let go, and for here. We're gonna come out the top here. We have top 2, then not flush draw. Not top 2, top and middle, so we could be behind right now. Wow, Jesus Christ. If he gets there, it'll be ugly. Does not get there. That reaction. Triple draw, okay. The nut dance. Hang on. I need to check out the nut dance. Oh, I closed the nut dance. What the fuck? Vicky, I don't block the lower straights. Okay, that's a good clip. Oh, thanks, Stella. That's really funny. Oh, lordy lord. Frenchie, that patch is taking forever. Like yesterday, somebody said in the chat that it is now coming sooner than soon, like inside info. But no, we don't know anymore. Like if it doesn't happen this week, I'll be, I don't know, man. It needs to happen this week, is what I'm saying. Cease is being funny at some point. I'm all about being funny. Everybody checks, huh? We have a queen in our hand. Blocking future straights, straight draws. Cool. That's a good clip. I'm gonna use that one, fellow. Thank you. Oh, did I miss anything else in the chat? No, I don't think so. Like, not even a full race here? Okay. Okay, wow. Well, that'll work for me. Blocking my own outs, not having a heart, just gonna pot it here. I think there's much else to do. That was, yeah, 3 weeks ago, exactly. The weekend 3 weeks ago, when they had the charity thing. Out on value on micros, they're decent PLO 20 table. Oh well, don't mind if you do, man. Oh, that'll do it for us. Nice, 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 nice. We're taking stuff down left and right here. This. Got her. Okay. This time I'm not gonna pot it. Queen 5's gonna take it down. No, really? That work. So, on micro we're up a little more than 50 bucks. On run at once we're up 160, so we're up 210 bucks. That's what, 10 buy-ins? Of course we have a 10 buy-in day at PLO 20. Fuck me. Oh, it's fine. I'll happily take it, man. It's just, why couldn't that have happened the day before? Oh man. You're gonna die. It is still sometimes weird to hear my own voice, like if you like my deep, manly voice, which is not squeaky at all sometimes. And yeah, sometimes it is embarrassing. I had the audio off. Once I turned the audio on, it might be more embarrassing. Turn. And what a run we had the last couple of minutes. Yeah, let have a queen 9 take it. Okay, just a queen 9 flush. Cool. And the queen 9 was in there as well. Twice. That may or may not exist. Yeah, exactly. Reminds me of the Futurama episode where they're at the horse race and the announcer yells, "It's a quantum finish!" Professor goes, "No fair! You changed the outcome by measuring it." There is Richie Rob in the house. My favorite no delay, no limit tournament streamer. Check him out. He is a live cash game player. And as I said, plays now ventures into tournaments and does that by playing them without a delay on stars. And his channel is always a hoot. Oh, it's very entertaining. How's the stream been? The stream has been excellent. We're up 10 buy-ins currently. But we had to move down from PLO 50 for the time being. Didn't go our way. You know, I figured, you know, the normal streamer nomenclature, is that the way how you say it? Normal streamer lingo is always to use the plural. So I might as well include you when I'm meaning I didn't run well. You didn't run well as well. Off here. Actually, it's yeah, yeah. Don't mind taking. We have enough showdown value here. Check. Man, we have been bluffing hours in other people's pants off today, like crazy. Check out my red line for the day. Yeah, I've never had a positive red line. Look at that. Look at that beauty. That's only microgaming naturally. You know, here. Never really dipped below, not even a buy-in. That's just beautiful. It's a highlight for me. I don't think I've ever had a positive red line over in any session. Okay then, keep it. The turn, wow. Thought about coming over the top. Okay, close my eyes and click the pot button. Maybe he has a set, was hoping for a check raise here. Set of whatever. A set of nines. No, just Jack 9, brave man. Taking out on him, call happy on the river. No, that shouldn't be bluffed, it should be value bet instead. Keep running it up. Alright, Thello. Man, thanks for your advice earlier. Appreciate it a lot, as I always do. I don't have a spade, but we have backdoor clubs. And we have a 4. I think as a combination of these factors, I don't hate betting. Set. Oh. Alright. Hands. Can't really complain, right? It's a super nitty table, by the way. End table there, possibly. So let this table go. It's not very nice actually here. This guy has the wrong tag as well. Table 2 isn't much better, but I found a better one for table 4 here. Alright, alright, alright. Gonna raise this one up. King high suit. 10 with an 8. Take it down. Not quite. You know what? Even though it's only PLO 10, I think we'll be switching out this table as well. It just blows. No, absolutely no spot. Okay, here a guy joined. It's a short stacker, so duh. Much value there. Yeah, gonna substitute it with another PLO 10 table, and of course, always on the hunt for more PLO 20 tables. Are interesting. Well, he doesn't come over the top much. Sorry, maybe we can get away with calling here. Up a top pair, the 7s might be future blockers there. No diamonds though. Bummer. But if everybody keeps checking, I think we should. Know how that goes. In a completely limped part where I just completed the small splash here, 3 big blinds. Oh, sort of interesting for this kind of hand. I took it down on table 2. Tanked for a long time and decided it's not his day. Oh shit. Second this guy, I hadn't marked him yet. He'd be crazy. And with a spade, the rep, I'm actually gonna take one off here. Not necessarily the one I was thinking about. Okay, not this time, huh? He had a full house. I think he had a jacks and a 7, yeah, okay. Only behind King Jack at this point. Well played. Gave him a note that he checked the full house there. Maybe he caught on to the fact that I've been potting a lot here on various tables. Many buy-ins, one at 20 before new shot at PLO 50. Not sure yet. It depends on. I'll be able to tell you like in 3 weeks, because I might have to take some money a little bit out for various expenses in the next weeks, and that'll be a factor there. We have the fishing trip coming up. I think my monthly expenses I have covered for this month and for next month as well, which are low anyway, any case, so I don't need to take any money out of my bankroll for my living expenses, but the fishing trip is gonna be a thing. And so I don't know quite yet. Absolute kings here, starting off nice. Wiki IP 700. Welcome to the channel. Not sure what you mean. Poker. Two games? Yeah, not sure what you mean there. Sorry. Get aces here against the crazy dude. Out relatively quickly. Ooh, wonderful. Raises. He comes in for the small bet. I still just let it go. We're drawing to like a 6 or a king. Possibly only a king. In the worst case scenario, I'm not saying he had a speed, but it's more than likely. Yeah, I'm not familiar with the terms, Ricky IP. If it's not Ricky LP, it's tough. If it is, then I'm sorry for butchering your name. Money goes in here for sure. You know, not much left to play for, unfortunately. Ooh, we make the straight! We make the straight against this set! Ooh. How fun was that? Here we flop a pair, a gutter, and a straight and a flush draw. Now everybody's sitting out here. Now I have left out these two racks here. Yeah, and he left, so I'm leaving this table. I'm not, you know, at PLO 20 I'm not rat holing. But I'm still gonna pick my spots, and this is not a good one anymore. Question is, does he have a straight, or are we good? Two pair here. Really sucky bet sizing too. Yeah, I had it. Not hugely surprised, but not very happy about it. Here we proper pity. Back pairing. The fishing trip, yes, epic! My yearly trip to the lake where I go tench fishing with the float. Giving him much more straights than full houses here with that sizing. Be cool if he folds something here. Nice. Yeah, fishing trip. Once a year, a few of my best friends, we meet at a lake, camp there for a couple of days, have a fire, you know, and fish for tench. They do everything that has to do with the camp usually, and leave my hands free to fish all day, and that's wonderful. Everybody, it's the highlight of everybody's year, or one of them. On the stage, so I'm not gonna be streaming for like a week. The fishing trip goes from Wednesday to Sunday, But experience tells me that I usually need 2-3 days afterwards to arrive back home. Get the fishing trip out of my system. Gonna call you once. So sucky. I have a perfect wrap. Close my eyes. Now if he checks, we're pawning it. Actually, no. We have some showdown value here. And we split it up. Cool. Very cool. Fishing trip book. Yeah, sorry that we don't have much in the way of PLO 20 action right now. Only this one table. Happened here, folded around to us, we opened. Okay, cool. This table still sucks. Table still blows. Yeah, we're confined to PLO 10 for the most part currently. Yeah, what is that? What is a poker or like Red Dead Redemption 2 game? Is that it? Poker Red Dead Redemption? Oh yeah, that's it. Red. No, is it? I'm confused myself now. Sorry. I guess. Yeah, not losing equity here by betting. Cool. Up here we of course flop pretty amazing. We have the Ace of Hearts, which is nice. The same is true down here. Where we blind versus blind, where we got raised. Same story here. Show you. Look it down on the off-screen table as well. I have aces twice. Hang on. Wow, stuff's happening all over the place currently. So here we're gonna pot it. I'll let you know how that goes. Gonna bet, cause why the heck not? Get called on the other table down there, and we have aces on the new PLO 10 table that just opened. Yeah, gonna go for it all here. What you got? Really? That's how you want to play this? Okay. Well, wasn't that lucky for him? Sucky table, except for this one spot, so I think that the new PLO 10 table on run once opened, we'll substitute for that one. So did we lose much? So no. Lost that one, but fair enough. No, not really. On micro we're still up with rakeback like 50 basically. Top 2, not good, my friend. Like a min-raised pot situation here. And how we be doing on run at once? Yeah, still the same. We're up actually more than 200. We're up 210. Almost 11 buy-ins. It's just nuts. Keep those bluffing muscles well oiled here. Called pretty quickly is not great. Eh, okay. Gets a note as well. And there's a new table, like on a different table I maybe wouldn't have, where people have seen me pot a lot. Not gonna pot it here. Big fold. But actually it doesn't change anything. Better we had all along. Eh, they just see me pot. Yeah. Fair enough. So didn't use his blockers there once, huh? This guy. Take a note of that he didn't use blockers, so, you know, if you're in a spot where we figure hopefully he has the blockers we call, then we won't. Doesn't. By the way, even though it's a couple of days away, but if I assume there's some new viewers here on the channel, we have a very nice home game every Sunday, 2 tournaments on Stars in our very own home game club, of course. One $2.20 buy-in PLO tournament with an added bounty of €1 on my head, payable on Stars or ACR. And for everybody in the world, and specifically everybody who doesn't want to invest real money, we have a day money tournament on Stars as well. That one has an added prize pool of €5, put up by me, divvied up by the top 3 finishers, and as well a bounty on my head of €1. And this one, again, payable on Stars or ACR. I can do PayPal if you like, but there usually I get hit with fees, so I would prefer if I could pay on these sites. But PayPal is fine as well, if need be. So yeah, be told. It's fun. We had a blast this weekend, man. It was a lot. It was very enjoyable. So check it out if that sounds like your thing. Open-ender, backdoor flush draw. Spades though. Interesting. Nice. What? Okay. Here we flop a nice single raise pot. Actually could have erased this, to be honest. Fine raise folding hand. Yeah, with the blockers and hard blocker, straight blocker, I think. Fine. An excellent turn. No good, my friend. No good. No good. Nice. Man, the PLO 20 tables really suck right now on micro. Go for the raise fold here. I'd rather play this one heads up. Well, worked out in a different way than I anticipated. Which this guy cold called, original raiser folded. Nah, I thought about calling and then bombing the river. Raising the river. But not this time around. Gonna check behind here. Everybody checks. I'm gonna bet here. At this point. Not like I want to call. Size down a little bit. Nice. Pretty cool. I thought maybe this guy was doubtful because he tanked for a while before checking. Turns out it was alright. Take it. We need to raise here blind versus blind against an aggro player who can easily come over the top. Flop and open-enders iffy because there's a straight on the board already. Well, in that case, oh. Top pair, open-ender, backdoor flush draw, also a lot of blockers. Down here, certainly gonna see bet a board like this. 9 pairs, interesting. All happy with low flush draw, huh? Check here for now. Check and possibly check call, depends. Good. He calls that 7 is not a great card, invalidating our block or straight blocker. I would have preferred a 4 or a 9. Or an 8. We already have like some sort of queen 10 type of deal. Queen 7, 8, 8. So he didn't utilize his blockers either. Might be the same guy then, like this Ted gentleman here. We have the same note on. Did not use excellent blockers in this case. I heard Zenois. Yep. Zenator. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Very nice. You have to flush draw us back up here if you get called. Oh. I'm just bluffing the pants off of people today. Not always successful. A bunch of our pots got called earlier. Still. Dig it. And of course, not only do we have the home game, as Der Alte so very helpfully, as always, put into the chat here, we also have a Discord server, which is shaping up to become a fun place, also a very frequented place. As in, we have a lot of people there. It's not like, you know, there's new posts every second. But it's nice over there. We have some hand discussions. We have some like high caliber people chiming in with their opinion about hands. We have Thello, who is now playing the World Series. Is in the channel, like still lurking a little bit, I think, in the stream. And definitely knows his stuff, man. He plays very high stakes. We have Kipperi, long time poker strategy coach. Gonna let this go, triple suited. And who else? We have other people. We have... I'm forgetting some. In any case, we have very lively hand discussions there. It's a fun place if you want to check it out. It's pretty cool. Yeah, just check it once more. You know what? That was the guy who didn't utilize his blockers. I'm gonna give him that one. Based on that note. We did have the queen ourselves, so I briefly thought about raising, but meh. What's he betting there after you checked all the way? A set of aces? Maybe. Like aces with a set of aces with the queen, yeah. See. But I think king queen is more likely on the whole. Yeah, blind, button versus blind. That's certainly a good one to lead if he checks here. Top to here, gonna check. This is very unfortunate that the diamond rolls off. Stopping me in my tracks here. He checks here though. Loose aggressive. So weird mix, very loose aggressive pre-flop that didn't use his blockers post. Interesting. I think on the whole we're still chipping up quite nicely. Yeah. So on run at once we're up $170 right now. On micro we're up 30 plus more than 20 in rakeback actually. So what's going on here? I think what's going on is that to restart the client. Man, we need that patch, as Frenchy said so fittingly earlier. It's been too long. There's one table where we can, I'm not sure if we can sit back in tables. Very often I can't. I'm gonna leave him like all over the place for a moment, because it's possible that I need to resit at these tables. We'll see. Okay, looks like I'm getting cards on all of them. Sweet. Hang on, I think we need to kill the song. Moment. Okay, that part I dig. That part is nice. Maybe it can stay. Hey, maybe not. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah. Better. We have a race down here as well. Pretty standard, I would think. On a paired board, I don't think it's huge trouble that we don't have a club. No anything about this guy. No, not yet. Just gonna let it go. Stop a little bit nicer. Up trips. Throw my head into the ring in the PLO 20 pool and run it once. Maybe we get a game going there as well. It's gonna call here. Blind versus blind is fine. Get called quickly. So I'll tone it down. Sorry. So that here we have a very, very nice hand. Wow, and what a flop. It's just, even if he doesn't have a flush, just too many straights here. Pity, but this board I love, man. Shovel the money in quick enough here. Make the current nuts. The redraw. I don't have any clubs though. Worrying. Oh wow, awesome. Let's do it your way then. Man, you're in rough shape. As in, you're dead. Nice. Gut. Opportunity, that's a good nick as well. Thank you very much for the follow. I dig the nick. Opportunity. Very good. Thanks. Right, in a splash pot, which is better to fight for, we're gonna put in one bet here to see where that gets us. Or spot, yeah. Probably not the wisest move. Just with a straight there, huh? Okay. Yeah, had the board not paired, I wouldn't have put any more money in. Hey, PLO 20 opened. PLO 20 table opened up. Oh, that's sweet. Looks like we're gonna have only run once tables on the screen for a change. Cool. Wow. And the nut flush draw on top. So the new table 4 down here is a PLO 20 table. That. Certainly gonna call here. Fine. We're down on table 1 with the raise. Raising spots coming up. Wow, a bunch of them. Get raised here, that's not a big deal. Oh. On flop grade, here we flop much nicer. So table 1 I'm gonna fold. Not great. Gentlemen here. With the Queen of Hearts, I'm calling. Low flush is fine. We're gonna pot it. Oh, we have 3 ways. Okay. Okay, give me the full house. Second nuts currently. We have one of the last hands on microgaming. We have a nice squeeze spot here. I think that is fine. You know what, with the king of diamonds, I think I don't mind potting. Dog check 10. Dog 10s. I think it's fine. Some backdoors, a little bit of a backdoor straight situation going on as well. Oh, Epic is here. Epic is in the hand. Has the white pin here, which is exclusively for friends of the channel. 2 3-ways, I don't like that. Everybody has spades. So far so good, guys. So far... Oh, come on, everybody had spades. Man, we were doing excellently on the turn. At least not excellently, but not horrible. Come on. Hey, but you took it on Epic. Very nice. Glad to see that. Here we flop a pair and a wrap. Straight. Fucking nuts too. Oh, I could have sized down here. Well, actually I don't. Yeah, I could have, because we do have a diamond ourselves. Would have been fine. A very aggressive gentleman here in the no PLO 20 table. Call him with a double suited jack. Up pair and future blockers. That ace, of course, is pretty ruinous for our plans here. What did these guys call with there in that big hand? Let's check that out. Okay, so for him it's a no-brainer. He had a wrap, an overpair, and the third nut flush draw. Well, that part is iffy once Epic comes over the top here. I'm not sure if I would definitely not snap call in this guy's shoes here. That's what he ended up doing. And Epic had the pair and the pure flush draw. The guy behind him. I don't know. I don't know. It's tough. I'll say that. They have not. Heads up here with the club in my hand. And an 8 blocking straights. Pass, I should say. Okay. Check, hopefully he wants to bluff. Be amazing. Or change. Here is fine. Although it's a loose passive, I don't know how much bluffing a passive player does, generally speaking. The guy who couldn't find the fold button earlier. God-given right. He can, though. Yeah! Happy to see you take 2 binds down there, Epic. I really am. See. This is also nice to see. A set and the open-ender, and he bets pot. That is amazing. DJ Quesadilla. Quesadilla. Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it a lot. Now that's a pity because now I have a feeling we split this sometimes. How in the hell did he find a bluff bet there on that card? What do you think I have? Don't get me wrong, I appreciate it immensely. Some breakback coming our way there as well. And a gentleman left, that is a proper pity. I don't know if I want to play heads up. I don't know, man. Check out some micro gaming tables, see if some spots at decent PLO 20 tables open once more. But ace is here. Yeah, I can actually find a spot. I think I'll leave it at the beginning of the session or early in the day. I'm not great at heads up in any case, so I'll leave it for when I'm fresh. The gutter. Eh. You keep it then, that's fine. Well, we're gonna be doing a whole lot of checking here. The only thing that would have us perk up in this hand would be a queen turning. But... well, tell a lie. The 10 is fairly exciting too. Thought about maybe going for a block bet, but we just get raised by the 7-8. Okay. Well, you can have the nuts, guys, because I'm blocking them. And we need to find a lot of believers here, but I think it's possible. Check raise would be much more appealing, but for that we need one of these guys to actually bet. Left the whole table. Left the whole table there. Enjoyable. How was it for you? I don't know. How was it for you? Pretty good. I'll take it. I'm not using these sizes as a bluff only. Like sometimes I even pot top set there. Especially when I'm not blocking continuation ranges, like not blocking straights or flushes that might be on the board, or, you know, draws. Here I didn't really need to bet, by the way. That's a different spot. And now here I should have bet, I think, because I have the queen. Blocking the nuts. 4.5, not bad for an hour. That is not bad for an hour at all. Epic, awesome. Nice. Happy to see it. Hear it. I think this is still kosher, like down to the 8s, queen, queen, down to queen and 8. We're not gonna fold to a raise. And having the 9s here is huge, because that allows us to pot it. And not blocking his continuation ranges at all. Don't have diamonds. Well, not at all is a lie. We're not blocking the flush at all. We have a backdoor flush as well. Blocking the straight heavily though. Oh, cool. Aw. Make it double suited and we squeeze. Well, let me check out these 9s. That was big blind versus... Wow. 9 versus... Button? See what the solver says. Button. Yeah, it's fine. And should be a raise fold, by the way. Don't do it to us. Here we have a gutter and the nut flush draw. This time I'm just checking without a pair. It's because I was using the calculator on the side. Sorry about that, guys. Me being muted there. I forget that when I have mute on my flush draw, nothing really missed here. Nice. Oh, thank you, Wanies. Yeah, I have my mute button on the numlock there, numlock 0 and 1. And I was using the calculator to figure something out, and yeah, the rest you can probably imagine. He's really short, damn it. Still, can't do it. Okay. What middle set? And here we flop pretty amazing as well. All the flush draws, top pair, a gutter. Wow. He bets pot, that is very nice of him. He leads, which is also amazing. Aces are in rough shape at this point. Here, you know what, I crushed this board so hard, maybe I can raise a little bit smaller. Yeah. Out of position, I would maybe just come over the top, play for it all. In position, let's take a flop. Like, we're even ahead of a set of kings here, unless he doesn't have a better flush draw. Certainly ahead of... Nice! Man. So now the run good happens, apparently. I think he's a little bit tilted here. I would have... Now we're calling him for sure, because we get the price. Sooner days. Some connectivity there. But even him alone I would have probably called, because I think he's losing it. And here in Limp Pot we stop yet another set. Here, this is not a nice spot. He bets pot, we are of course out. With a 6 and the queen, gonna pot it at this point. That might actually win us the hand, to be honest. Yeah. Nice. So that's how it works, huh? We move up to PLO 50, we get clobbered by the dealer. Just completely obliterated. And now we run like the Lord himself. Volume on run at once is going up? Not really. I think we need to patch. So not yet. He gets tired of me potting. But we have the queen here and it's tough to get money out of this. Maybe betting really small to get at least a little bit. Yeah, I think should have thought about this one a moment longer. Yeah, so it's stagnating. It leveled off right now, the volume. After it dropped off in the last 3 weeks, now it leveled off, staying the same. And I highly suspect once the patch comes out, volume will go up. I'll do my part. Sure. Yep, like 270 bucks or something. It's just nuts. Just nuts, guys. Today we have a, what is it? What's 270? This 10, 11, 12, 13, 13 and a half binds, almost 14 binds. I'll not complain. Quite the opposite. It's all good. Good ender and flush draw, you say. Bit deep though. So you check the full house on the turn. Now with a 3 or 7 or 8, there's definitely some bluffing potential here. Wow, decent splash up here. Not equipped to deal with it. Too bad not this time, huh? Not this time. Just the top 2, really? And good for you for calling there. Nice call. Yeah, top 2. So he had kings, but he also had a jack 10, so top 2 were the important part there. Okay. Noted. Not gonna bluff him. Next time we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it with value. I think this time I'll give it. With the 4 and the deuce, I think I'll let this one go. Well, okay, if everybody folds. Not a great spot against this guy out of position now. Cool. In that case, it's fine. Nicht. Nee. Look at this gentleman. Wow, I didn't notice that he was here. Fully realized that. He's a 3-bet percentage of 29%, so we will like a 4-bet of 33. Okay, that's the 4-bet isn't really meaningful over the sample. The 3-bet is 5 out of 17 hands. That's a little more meaningful, but together with this pre-flop... Sorry, I had the wrong table here. Babbling on about somebody, you couldn't see who it was. This guy, of course, but you know, even though the sample size is low, coupled with his huge pre-flop rates, 15 out of 33, so 45%, that is gives more meaning to the other stats there. Flop of flush here. Up 2, gonna just up with a diamond specifically. Without, I'm not sure. Took it down on table 4. In a splash pot, we're gonna call here pretty happily. We're gonna call, especially since we're... okay. This way, especially since we're against all of these. Now double suited, it would be a tough spot, man, because we wouldn't be doing great against the whatever that is, 5 betting range. Oh, wow! Completely lost it apparently. This guy is still, I don't know what he's doing, probably making coffee. Up here I limped specifically because I think this guy now has now had it. We have a double suited hand, and flop well we're bound to get a lot of money. Well, all his money. On this board though, I'll let it go. Also, it was a splash pot. There was definitely a value. Not double suited, single suited, but double paired. Another red tech joins. Keep it quickly. We all here. Not queens. For queens, he called a little bit too quickly. Maybe he made a casual full house in the end. Got checked all the way. He raises. Devastating affair. Only the guy. Well, we do have both of the back doors. Ugly. Not parted. Well, for this bet sizing, we can fold. Hopefully, this guy doesn't come over the top. Then it gets really stupid. Yeah. Can't win this one at this point. On the flop, with the gutter, the 2 backdoor flushes. I don't know. Man. Not sure what the appropriate response is there. Blind versus blind here. Take one off. Hoping it's a club. That's also not bad. Interesting one down here. Check it. Run into a flush here fairly often. And here, let's just call. We make our hand, we want more people in here. Don't need to shut anybody out. Having a spade is a concern. Keystone potted, that is fine. I think this guy doesn't have a flush. The only question mark in the hand is this guy here. Okay. Yeah, this guy snap folded, so he was the only one who would show up with the flush at a reasonable frequency there. Which of course I wasn't blocking at all, having had not a single spade. I still felt it was worth a shot. Too bad, too bad. Ooh, aces up there on table 1. And I think we're gonna call it a night in a few minutes. Here we flop the open and a straight flush draw. That is quite a sight. The nuts. We draw here. The aces actually gets betted. Oh. It was a little bit dicier in table 2 since the guy was short. You know, you could just decide to rip it with kings, or if he calls with kings, we would not be able to bluff him out even on an unpaired turn. Oh, didn't quite notice that. This is a table I've been potting a lot. Air. Potting it now. Maybe it was the image, maybe it was his hand, but something here paid off. Well, you know what paid off was the guy. There. The blockers with the jack here, the king queen and jack 7. No diamonds though. It wasn't on a flush draw, it wasn't even blocking a flush draw. Top pair here. He raised, I called. That's unfortunate. I was hoping for a 5-8. That. Flex the old bluffing muscles. Sing raise pot, blind versus blind. I decided to call. Pair in the end. not gonna bluff here. Pair by themselves might just be good. Different story when it leads though. Okay, guess he has it. Oh, no law against it. Yeah, I think let's make this the last orbit on all the tables. Maybe we're just gonna call. Well, actually no, this guy folds a lot to 3 bets, a little more than he should, but he also 4 bets a lot, which is the other side of that coin. Oh, and for the record, I thought I was suited to the king here. Yeah, it's gonna be one of the last hands of the session. Let's rip it. We have the open ender, we have a pair. 2 pair? Not doing bad against that at all. Come on, do it for us. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, it's a good time to call on the night. Don't think I rip it here a lot otherwise. Against 2 pair, we weren't doing bad at all. Against a specific hand. The percentage is there. Yeah, coin flip. This guy raises, it's not an issue, he can raise the weirdest shit. Flush draw, top pair, gutter. So, how have we been doing on... I mean, we punted a little bit off here in the end, but... Deal. Also a coin flip. Okay. Not saying, not defending the move really. I mean, we would have been in pretty horrible shape. But he had the same hand plus a flush draw, for example. We stayed it live. So on run at once, we're up 211 bucks. It's 10.5 pints right there. And that's most of it. Really on... Yeah. We're up like 11 binds. Take it. One more hand here. And then let's host Richie Rob, who is the aforementioned live game cash player now, plays tournaments, and this I always have a whale of a time on this channel. Last time I hosted him, I ended up I wanted to call it a night, ended up staying for like 1.5 hours or something ridiculous. Last hand here, we get min 3 bet, not gonna fold. 10-9-8, double suited is a decent combo. I wonder from a solver perspective, this is most likely a fold, I would think. The huge gaps and a 5 in there. That's amazing. Yeah. It's close though. The 8-6 gets actually raise called or even raise raised sometimes. Here we have a pair, an open ender, and a flush draw. Wow. Checking is certainly an option. Oh, oh no, I didn't hit the... that doesn't matter. It's gonna be the last hand. I don't wanna have you watch only one table all time. Double suited, that's all the race here. See if you can win a huge one. Okay, okay, then never mind. I might have been tempted to call this. It'd be very, very optimistic about my prospects. But not if he comes over the top. So, excellent day. We're up, what was it, 11 buy-ins. Life is good. Benzinates, I would have split with him. Would have, should have, could have. You shouldn't have called here, and we didn't, and all is well in the world. Right. So, what's today? Today is Tuesday. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon. That reminds me, I need to update my schedule. So I'll be back tomorrow afternoon, 3 o'clock Central European Summer Time, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, for yet more PLO 20 action for the time being, until we move back up to PLO 50. Thanks everybody for the follows. It's been a very enjoyable stream. I appreciate you all keeping me company and staying around to watch me. Yeah, if you want to be informed, like if you're new to the channel, if you want to be informed by Twitch when I come online, follow the channel, you'll get an email, or just check, if that's not your thing, that's cool, just check the schedule, or just check back in. I'm here every day, streaming PLO 20. Let's head over to Richie Rob's place. Thanks everybody for being there.